With an aging Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal's bad contract, and basically no draft picks, the Suns have one of the worst futures in the league. And they aren't very good in the present either. Phoenix currently sits at 11th in the Western Conference with a 35-40 record. Clearly, this team needs some help. So today, I'm taking over as GM of the Suns with the goal of turning them into the greatest franchise in league history. How do we do that? By winning the most championships. Currently, the Suns have the same amount of rings as Chris Paul, 0. And the Celtics have the most ever, with 18 rings. So in order to pass Boston, we gotta win 19 championships in this video. For now, I can't make any moves because we're past the trade deadline, so I'm gonna go ahead, simulate to the end of the regular season, and then we'll start making trades in the offseason. SGA is your MVP. Dyson Daniels DPOY. It's always cool to see guards win Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker make All-NBA third team. Based on the rumors, it seems like KD could be out of Phoenix over the offseason, and I'm definitely going to explore trading him as we did not make the play-in tournament, and our pick's going to be going to Houston. The Knicks win the championship. LeBron's out of here. I wonder what our pick will end up being in the draft. We gave the Rockets the third pick. Oh! And then we're left with the 27th pick in the first and the second round. I'd love to at least have a pick in the draft lottery, so I'm going to try and make a deal to move up here. I'd give up Nick Richards. The Wizards have the 14th pick. Would y'all do this straight up? No. They want a 2029 pick from us. I'm going to say no to that, but I'll give you the 27th pick this year. Deal is done. We at least have a lottery pick so we can get a young player that we're excited about. And then as far as the KD trade goes, right now, nobody is offering me any trades. For some reason in 2K, once you simulate to free agency, you'll get a bunch more trade offers for top tier players like Kevin Durant. But right now, nobody wants to work with me. So I'm going to have to wait on that. We'll probably wait on a potential Beal trade as well, if anybody even wants Bradley Beal. Draft day. Man, I wish we had the number 1 pick. Wizards get Cooper Flag. But with our 14th pick, who are we going to take here? It looks like Asa Newell is the best player available. Wow, they say he's the best player at his position, versatile defender, only 18 years old going into the draft. Yeah, let's draft him. And then we also have a second rounder. I'll use that on Miles Bird, I guess. Those second round picks are important to us just because we have so little draft capital. Welcome to the team, Asa and Miles. Team options, Micic, I'm not paying you $8 million as a 73 overall. And before we look at Kevin Durant trades, I've got an announcement. I finally got a girlfriend. April Fools. I got y'all, but the joke is on me. If I tricked you, subscribe. Now, in order to increase Kevin Durant's trade value, I'm going to slide him to small forward. He goes up to a 95 overall. Let's throw him in the trade finder. Ooh, Darius Garland off the jump. Jaylen Brown. Trae Young. 6'7". LaMelo Ball. Paolo Banchero. Oh my gosh. You talk about a guy you can really build with. Paolo Banchero's got to be the best option here. LaMelo's also cool, but we get Jalen Suggs. They're throwing in Jalen Suggs. We got to give up a 2029 first, but I'm cool with that because they're giving me 2 really good players. Welcome to the team, Paolo Banchero. I'm not even going to think about that one much more. Now we can have Booker go back to being a 2 guard. We'll have Suggs be the point guard. And Bradley Beal, we got to figure out something with you too. So there are 6 teams that we can make a deal with here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the Paul George trade. Ron Holland and Tobias Harris really isn't bad. Zach LaVine, I don't know if he really fits the team. What if I threw in, do I throw in a first? I feel like that's dumb. I'm going to just see. If I throw in this pick, we could get De'Aaron Fox. We've already got our guards, though, with Suggs. Hartenstein would be kind of interesting at center, and we get Lou Dort for defense. They're probably going to yell at me in the comments for not taking Fox. But I like this Hartenstein deal. We need a center. Welcome to the team, iHeart. And then Lou Dort will slide a small forward, be our wing defender. I like the starting five. Do we win a championship year one? Probably not, but we can at least be a little more competent. Now I'm ready to go into free agency. Mo Wagner on a 4-year contract? Sure. Welcome to the team. And the rest of the team is going to be filled out by minimum contracts, unfortunately. I do have a few players I want to trade here before we simulate a player progression. Royce O'Neal, I know he's going to regress a lot. He always does in 2K. Will somebody throw me a first for Royce? Max Strus and a first for Royce O'Neal. I also dump off Cody Martin, who I was going to trade anyway. Deal. Do we keep Strus? Depends on what the offers are looking like. We can get Bobby Klintman and another first. And since this is a video where I'm winning 19 championships, I need a lot of picks for the future. I'm going to do this deal for Bobby. Anybody else who I think will regress a lot? No, I think we're good. And recently, I was going to try something with free agency, but I simulated the whole thing. Sometimes I've been able to get guys who are like 84, 85 overalls on minimum contracts on the last day of free agency. I was going to try that, but it went by so fast. We'll try it next year. Devin Booker goes up, Paolo goes up, so does Suggs. I like the Booker and Banchero duo. It has a nice ring to it. Double Bs. We're almost the big baller brand. I'm looking at this team and realizing it's not enough. We gotta upgrade some more. They're already offering me trades for Booker. Get off my phone. Whoa, we're playing really good. Second seed right now. And there's definitely a potential for us to upgrade at the deadline. We have some tradable salaries and draft picks. I did not expect the Booker and Banchero duo to be this elite. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do we got going on? What do we got going on? Number 1 seed, Booker is hooping. Banchero's playing awesome. Mo Wagner's. Wow. I did not know Mo Wagner was this good in the sim. Jalen Suggs has been, less than 30% from 3 is rough. Lou Dort, he's been good defensively. Let's see what the estimated wins say. So it's Booker, Banchero, Mo Wagner, apparently the sleeper role player of the year. Lou Dort's awful in terms of impact. Hassan Newell, he hasn't even got to play yet. That's a shame. But yeah, we got to pack up Lou Dort in favor of a better starting small forward. Outside of that, though, I'm probably going to keep the rest of the team the same. I don't want to make any crazy adjustments just because we are playing so well. Let me check out team intel, see if there are any squads that are selling. Maybe have players available. The Magic are selling. Let's just go get KD right back. I don't think I want to call him about Franz. Although I did say we need a small forward. Is Franz still on his rookie contract or is that max extension kicked in? He's on that max extension. I'll still add him to the list. We might try for Franz. Although I've had him on some of my 2K teams and he isn't that good. Ja Morant is available and Suggs hasn't been playing that well either. So maybe we go after Morant. The Sixers, I could try Maxey. We got some options here. I think I want to start off by looking at a Ja Morant trade. I know it's a big deal to do, but if we could just do it with like Suggs, because Suggs has a big contract. Yeah, the salary matches with Jalen Suggs in here. Then we throw like 1 first, 2 first. A lot of the picks we have don't seem to hold too much value. I'll do 4 first for Morant. And I can give you a player too. I don't want to give him a Sa because I want to see Newell develop with this team. Bobby Klintman, that's not going to work financially. Yeah, I don't think we have enough for a Ja Morant trade. What if we just trade Finder with Lou Dort and a couple picks? Jalen Johnson. And they're giving us a first back. Bet. Okay, that's a great trade. We're going to slide Jalen Johnson over to the small forward. I almost said the 2. Yes. This is about to be sensational, bro. I think Johnson will be awesome with this team. And we could really win our first championship of the video in our first year rebuilding. Because last year doesn't count. I didn't even get to make any trades. This is my first year as GM. 58 wins. Joker is your MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. No Suns, All-NBA love. Oh, y'all are crazy. We had a great season. They don't even put any of my players on All-NBA. The disrespect is ridiculous. But we'll remember it, and we'll use that for the playoffs, all right? Round 1, we got Denver. Always a tough team to see in the first round. You never want to face the Joker, I'll tell you that. We're up 2-1, 2-2. They win the 5th, we win the 6th. So the series is going 7. But I don't know why you have the bench utilization so high, but we're going to turn that down and also make it a 9-man rotation as we head into the 7th game. This is a key game right here, of course. There we go, man. Suns fans, stand up. You got something to be excited about. A Game 7 dub, and Devin Booker's hooping at such a high level, 34 points per game. Next, we got the Spurs, who picked up Julius Randle. What a team they have. They'll win the first game. We take the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th. They'll win the 5th. But we get out of there in 6. And now it's a good old Mavs-Suns matchup. This doesn't really have the same aura anymore, just because no Luka Doncic. The Luka Booker beef was kind of historic. 2-2 so far. They go up 3-2. They beat us in 6. They don't even have Luka Doncic, and they're still giving us the business. Hey, man, I am pleasantly surprised by the way the team performed this year. Very happy with the way things went down. Apparently, Mo Wagner is the greatest player of all time. 2026 draft lottery. We aren't set to have any picks, I don't think. No, we don't, but the Thunder have 3 top 5 picks. And I'm not going to lie, I want to trade into the draft this year. I really do. Because we need to have young players who can really carry us through this rebuild. We're going to be rebuilding for 20 plus years because we have so many chips to win. So I'm going to start off by trying to use Grayson Allen to move up a little bit. You know what? OKC, y'all got pick 2 and y'all have salary cap space. I want to cook y'all right here in this trade. I'll give you Grayson Allen. We got to keep Mo Wagner because he's a GOAT. I'll throw in Kenny Hustle, Amir Coffey, Torian Prince. Boom! Oh, OKC. You just got finessed. All right, we have the second pick now. Anything else I want to do? Can we trade up more? Go get another pick. Really get greedy here. Let me try something. Who has the number 1 pick? It belongs to the Magic. Oh, yeah, they had a trash season. I'll give y'all Jalen Suggs back for the number 1 pick. I'll throw in this Utah first, Spurs first, and our first in 2030. We just got the first and second pick. The dynasty is solidified. We've got Paolo. We've got Book. We've got these picks. Jalen Johnson is here. Hartenstein. First pick, we're taking AJ DeBonsta. Second pick, we're taking Cam Boozer. Simple. Do we have any more? We have a late second rounder. Hal Beasley. Welcome to the team, DeBonsta and Boozer. Team options, we'll take Hartenstein, Ryan Dunn. I'll take all these team options, bro. Why not? I don't know if I should have taken Hartenstein because his contract's kind of big. Luka's a free agent. We aren't going to have money for him. No way. But we got to re-sign Paolo Banchero. He's a restricted free agent, so we'll have the ability to match any deal he gets. Welcome back, Paolo. Outside of that, who do we offer? Give me DeAnthony Melton just for some bench shooting. Kevin Huerter, you can also add shooting off the bench because I did trade away quite a few of my bench players from last year to go get that second pick, which obviously I don't regret, but we need to replenish the bench a little bit. That'll do it for free agency. Jalen Johnson gets better. Ryan Dunn gets better. Asad Noel goes +4. That's good. Banchero gets a little bit better. He is now the best player on the team. I think we've got more depth than last season. Well, maybe not because our point guard spot's kind of cooked. We might have to figure something out at PG because I don't even know if we have a point guard at the moment. I kind of just traded away Jalen Suggs and was like, we ball, think about how to actually make this team work later, and then forgot we needed a point guard. We have no point guards. Jalen Johnson, I know you just got here, but we've got Ryan Dunn. We've got AJ DeBonsta. I might trade you for a PG. We could get Anthony Davis. That's crazy. Go get Jalen Suggs right back. I'm not fully against that at all. Tyrese Maxey's usually really good in the sim, but I don't want to trade Asa. Here's what I'm going to do. We'll do a first round pick with Jalen Johnson. We can get Jalen Suggs. We can do the Maxey deal without Asa, but I don't want to give y'all Mo Wagner either. Hold on. Let's go back to this Maxey trade because I like it. I just want to adjust it. I keep Mo. That doesn't work financially. I'll throw you, I can't throw him anybody I just signed. I'll give you Miles Bird. We got to throw him a little more salary. Also, I see why they're asking for Asa because to make the contracts match, you kind of have to throw in one of these players. Dang it. What if we did Jalen Johnson? I'm just kind of getting weird here with the trade offers. Hartenstein in a first. We could get Sengun. No. That isn't going to work. Do we just go get Suggs back? Is that the deal here? All right, man. Welcome back, Jalen Suggs. So Suggs will be the VG. Yeah, this is fine. Nice 9-man rotation. DeBonsta and Boozer coming off the bench for year 1. Don't know how I feel about that with Ryan Dunn starting over DeBonsta, but I think DeBonsta will fight and earn that starting spot by a few months into the season because he's just so good in these simulations. But with DeBonsta and Boozer, we're going to be in the mix for the championship every year. And then you add the fact that we've got Book, we've got Paolo, we're locked in. The West is crazy this year. We're only 4.5 games back from the 1 seed, and we're in the 8th spot. So I don't know whether to make big trades or just say, hey, the team's going to be better, we ball. Speaking of ball, My guy Jalen Suggs might end up getting passed around more than the ball because I might trade bro again. So far this season, it's been Banchero, Booker, DeBonsta, Boozer. Oh, we have the triple B's duo. Banchero, Booker, Boozer. Ooh, that's tough. Suggs has actually been decent, though. I really don't know if I should trade him. Ryan Dunn's been awful, though. Oh, my gosh. He has had a terrible season. So, Dunn, we got to get him out of here. Maybe go get just a different backup small forward. What's up with Ryan Dunn? Oh, he's just not efficient. Doesn't score a lot. Bronny! Do we go get Bronny? That'd be funny. I could do the Toumani Camara deal. Slide him to small forward. All right, let's do that trade. He goes up at small forward. Usually power forwards do go up when you play him at the 3. Now DeBonsta is the starter. And just out of curiosity, I'll see if any teams are selling and have players available who I might want. How's KD on the Lakers? They've won 9 games. Oh my gosh. That is awful. Luka's on the Hawks? With Trae Young and they're selling. I know past couple rebuilds I've gotten Luka, but I might have to at least, put in a call, do my due diligence as a GM, because a Luka and Booker duo would be kind of funny. All right, I will give you Jalen Suggs. Is Luka already regressing though? Because his numbers have went way down. I'm not going to give up a lot in this trade, but if I can pull off a nice little finesse, I would not be opposed to making this trade. I give you Hartenstein. You know why? Because I'm actually confident that Wagner can step in and be my starting center. He's so good as a scorer. You throw me Tobias Harris for salary. Why does Tobias Harris have so much value, deal? All right, give me Chaz. They say no to this. That's fine. I expected that. I have 1 first for you. I have nobody to offer, no picks. I don't even know why I called their phone. I feel like that was an insult. I'm sorry. I'm probably about to get blocked by them. Jalen Brunson for Suggs. Do we need a player like Brunson, though? I don't think so. We got enough scoring. Last trade I'm going to consider is a different look at center, but don't really see any trades I like there. So all that's left to do is some contract extensions. We will front load Booker's contract. People say it's always better to front load the deals. We'll front load a Hartenstein contract extension. Toumani Camara is not sure about re-signing, but he literally just got here. So hopefully he enjoys Phoenix and will want to re-sign later. And it seems like we're starting to go on a bit of a run post-trade deadline, so that's good. Yeah, Ryan Dunn must have been dragging us down a little bit. We end up as the 2nd seed. AJ DeBonsta, Rookie of the Year. Wow, Steph Curry, Clutch Player of the Year at the ripe age of 39. No Suns on All-NBA again. Suggs does make All-Defensive second team. You'd love to see that. Jalen Suggs has had a better second season in Phoenix than his first year for sure. Round 1, we got OKC. This isn't like as crazy as I've seen the Thunder look in the sim. They've had some pretty insane rosters, but this is still a really good team, especially for a squad coming out the play-in. We beat them in 6. Now it'll be Denver. We beat them in 7 last year, but this time it looks like it'll be a little bit easier. We beat them in 5, and now the Wolves. Anthony Edwards. I'm going to keep my eye out for Anthony Edwards over these next couple years, see if he ever becomes available for a trade, because if you have Ant on your 2K team, you're going to be good. I got to do a rebuild with the Wolves sometime soon. We beat them in 5. NBA Finals, taking on the Pacers. Halliburton, Nembhard. Okay, so this is basically the same Pacers roster. Wiseman starting at center. They were the 8 seed, came out the play-in, made it all the way here. They were the 10 seed in the play-in, got in. That's nuts. Shout out to y'all, but your Cinderella story is over. We're winning this. No way they beat us. We're up 3-2. Bro, we're not losing to the Pacers. We're not losing to the Pacers. Game 7 on the way. How many regular season games? They were 41-41. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do an 8-man rotation here. Game 7 on the way. Lock in. Thank you. Thank you. Pull away. No. No! Make it a little closer. Come on. No, we're not gonna... 28 points from Devin Booker, 24 from Paolo Banchero, Tyrese Halliburton 26. We'll be back, bro. We just lost to the most fraudulent champions of all time. Adam Silver had to add the Mickey Mouse tournament, and then that team came out to play in and beat us. That's just 2027 draft. Tyron Stokes is usually really good. I might try and make a move to go get Stokes, but I don't know. Do we have the players or the picks to do that? And what position does Stokes play? Also, he's a small forward. I know Boozer can play 5 if you need him to, though. Yeah, so we could have Boozer at the 5 and then play Stokes at the 4, DeBonsta at the 3. We might do something like that. I'm gonna try to do Hartenstein for pick 1. Oh, the Sixers don't have enough money, but they're just a little bit short. How about y'all throw me... They don't really have anybody to throw me as salary filler. All right, I'll be back, Philadelphia. Give me like a couple minutes. I gotta figure something out. So I will do Hartenstein for Elston Harrington. We also get a first. We're going to use Harrington in the trade here in a second. We'll trade Herter for a few first. Now we call up Philly, say, hey, I will give you, who was it? Elston. I will give you D'Anthony Melton. These firsts that we've acquired here from trading some of our players, and we'll call it a day. One more first, boom. There we go. Number 1 pick, Tyron Stokes. Welcome to the team. Stokes will be coming off the bench for now. I want to play him as the backup power forward. Well, we've got Asa as well. I'm not sure. We might actually keep Stokes at small forward, but then we've got Toumani Camara. I could slide Camara back to the 4, but then we also have a bunch of power forwards suffering from success. We have too many good players. I'll pick up these team options here. Qualifying offer for Bird, sure, I'll extend that. And then we'll front load this extension for Toumani Camara. Welcome back. Do we have a mid-level exception? We do. I'm going to use that on Goga, 4-year contract. The last time we signed a Magic big man and Mo Wagner, things went really well. He's ended up being a great piece for us, so hopefully Goga can follow suit and do similar things. Miles Bird accepted his qualifying offer. Debonsa goes +7. So does Boozer. Okay, so if we get this great progression out of our key players, we should be in the championship mix this year, I would think. Also, let's adjust this lineup a bit. Stokes, I think I am going to have you at the 4. Do I? I don't know. So we've got 3 small forwards, but then we've got a lot of power forwards. Stokes, I'm going to have you at the 4 for now. Assad just might not really fit the team. Yeah, we got too many bigs. That's really the bottom line. So Mo Wagner, it's been a great run. I'm going to have to let you go. We need a backup point guard. Topic. I'm going to get Topic here. He's on the last year of his deal, so we risk the chance of him leaving, but hopefully he'll come back. He'll be the backup 1. Now the lineup makes a little more sense. Still not perfect, but definitely a little bit better. We'll see how they play, and then we can make even more adjustments from there. From this point forward, we're using auto-generated drafts. This is one of my favorite parts of the videos when you have auto-generated players, because sometimes you can find hidden gems, and they end up being super good for your team. Here's the rotation. Nice. Let's hope. Here we are, 33 and 19. I expected us to be a little bit better, so let me see what's going on. Are we struggling? Like, what's the problem? So Paolo, Debonsa, Boozer have been awesome. Booker, maybe not as impactful as I would have hoped, but still solid. Toumani Camara, gosh, bro, 2K. Y'all gotta stop hating on defensive specialists. I swear, defensive specialists are just terrible in the game. Suggs also hasn't been very good, so we'll have to figure out something for him. I guess those 2 players are probably dragging us down a little bit. The Lakers have Jokic and they're selling. Who let the Lakers get Jokic? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Now, Giannis is also available, but oh man. Now, the only issue is Jokic is how old? Do we go trade for Uncle Joker? He's 32. He can probably win like 3-4 chips with us though. I mean, we have Boozer at center. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I might have to pass up on Nikola Jokic, and it doesn't feel like the right thing to do, but I might have to pass up on Jokic. Also, I'm looking at Suggs trades here, and I'm kind of intrigued by Scoot Henderson. He's been playing really, really well over in Portland, and they'll give me Christian Brown, who hasn't been playing so well, but Scoot's been really good. You know what, man? Let's do it. So Scoot's gonna join, and then Toumani Camara, we got to trade him, preferably for somebody who's a little more offensive minded, just because I guess 2K doesn't like defensive players, which is a shame. Defensive players are cool. Like Gary Payton II, he's a good defender for my Warriors. Well, he does a little more stuff. He does cool dunks and stuff sometimes, so I guess that's kind of different. But who's like a defensive specialist? Doesn't do much else. Defensive specialists, though, have kind of gone out of style in the league, just because everybody can do so much nowadays that, like, being a specialist in one thing, you got to be so good in that one category. Man, we ball. We're getting Dylan Brooks. Why did I just do that trade? It was because it had a first round pick in it, I guess. But welcome to the team, Dylan the villain. Scoot, I have sky high expectations for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Scoot is gonna be super good. Oh yeah, contract extensions. I might have already looked at that. I guess we don't have any. Yeah, Scoot was an elite addition. We're winning quite a few games with him. Still end up as the 3 seed Wemby MVP. Boozer and Debonsa already all NBA second. This duo is gonna be awesome into the future. Paolo Banchero all NBA third. The Wolves and Mavs were better than us, but I think we're capable of beating them in a series. I don't even know what their rosters look like, but I'm just really confident in what we have. We beat the Blazers in 6. Scoot gets revenge on his former team. The Mavs have an old AD and Kyrie. We're up 2-1. They tied up. They win the 5th. We win the 6th. Game 7. No. Do not lose this, because this would just continue the trend of the Mavs smacking the Suns. 39 from Debonsa. It's not enough because Kyrie goes off for 33. Michael Porter Jr., a career high 2 assists. Bro, the Mavs, I don't know what's up with the Mavs. They are overpowered in 2K. I might have to step in and do a Mavs rebuild here in a little bit because, bro, I would just like to see what it's like to run with them. It seems like it's really easy. KD retires on the Nets. Curry retires as well. 2028 draft lottery. We are still ringless. We get the 4th pick? Well, that's nice. Via the Charlotte Hornets. Now, this is an auto-generated draft. LeBron! Yeah, you already know. You already know, bro. Leon Carl. I'm going to start calling you LeBron Carl because apparently you're the next Bron. Ironically, I'm going to use Dylan Brooks to help trade up for the number 1 pick. LeBron's good buddy. Utah is the 1st pick. I'll give you Dylan. I'll give you pick 4. And I'll throw in, how about Goga? He's not really playing. Ooh, Goga has a lot of value. I might keep him for a second, though. Josh has a lot of value to them as well. I'll give you a couple seconds and we'll call it a day. No? All right, fine. You can have Josh, but I keep the seconds. Deal's done. Number 1 pick, Leon Carl, the next LeBron. Was that actually true? We're about to find out if they clickbaited me here in a second. Leon has no badges, so I'm already concerned. He has 97 max potential. I don't know about LeBron, but he's probably going to be nice. He is 6'9", 223. So he has the size of LeBron, but LeBron's like 250, 260. Some people say he was 280 on the Miami Heat. I don't know how true that is. We'll pick up all the team options. Miles Bird, Topich, we got qualifying offers on. I'll give Bird a 4-year. This is a good deal. Yeah, because that's a team-friendly deal. Topich, front-loaded 5-year. Okay, cool. We get back Bird and Topich. And then I wanted to trade Goga just because I don't think he'll really play for me. We get a few first. And then I'm going to sign some players out of free agency just to fill out the team. In case somebody fouls out, we might need somebody else to step in, and we'll have some good options off the bench. All right, Devonsta goes +4, Boozer goes +4. Wow, Stokes +7. That's awesome. I mean, our team keeps getting better, and somehow we keep falling short of the championship. I'm hoping this is finally the year where, you know, we don't fall short. We're going to do a 9-man rotation for the regular season. Scoot, you were pretty good with us. Book, I need a big season out of you. Devonsta, I know what you're capable of. I don't want to do any trade deadline deals this year, and I won't need to because look at the basketball we're playing. Best team in the league. This is the breakthrough season I was waiting on. 38-12 at the trade deadline. Come on, man. Basketball is really back in Phoenix. Banchero, he's still only 26. We're going to give him a front-loaded 2-year extension, and that's the only contract I have to give out, so we can just sim the rest of the year. Why are we second in the power ranks? Because we're definitely the best in the conference. Oh, the Cavs out east playing awesome hoops, so we'll have to watch out for them in the playoffs. That is if they can make it to the finals, because I already know we'll be there. It's just a matter of them getting there too to face us. 62-20. Wemby is your MVP and your DPOY. Cavs win 65 games. Any Suns on All-NBA? There goes to Bonsta on 3rd team with Cam Boozer. It's only their 3rd year in the association. Feels like they've been playing for longer than that already. Bonsta leads the team in scoring. Round 1, we got the Grizz. We sweep. Round 2, take care of the Spurs in 6. We got the Wolves next up. They got like a 76 overall starting at PG. They're going to sweep me, aren't they? We're coming back. We're coming back. We were down 3-0. We win the next 2. Give me game 6, bro. I need to be in the finals. Last time we were in the finals, we lost to that Indiana Pacers team. Okay, there we go. Game 7. Game 7. And the Cavs are in the finals. I want to face the Cavs. Come on. 3-0 comeback. Come on. Yes. Oh, we got it. We got it. 3-0 comeback. Cam Boozer, conference MVP. Scoot, 35. NBA Finals. The Cavs. We're really going to get put to the test here. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. 3-0. They win the next one, but we win in 5. It took us all the way till 2029, but we get our first chip of the video. Cam Boozer, Finals MVP. We're what, about 5% of the way to our goal? I know I already begged for subscribers in this video, but man, some of these videos take a minute, so I'd appreciate if y'all subscribed. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those ones where I'm sitting here for a while. Do we have any picks for the draft? Doesn't look like we have any good picks. Whoa! Geraldo, Hall of Fame ceiling, 18-year-old big man, 3-level scorer as a 7'3" player with a 7'8" wingspan. I've already drafted a lot of guys over the years, and I know I'm not going to be able to pay them all. That is definitely a concern of mine. But, oh, he looks like he's going to be so good. I shouldn't, but I'm going to try and trade up here. We'll do Christian Braun, Pippen Jr. for pick 1. The Blazers don't have the money to take on those players. All right, then let me do this the other way. Christian Braun, I'm going to trade you for Precious Achiuwa in a 1st. Then we trade Achiuwa for Blake Wesley in a 1st. And there goes 2 firsts for Blake Wesley. Now, we should have enough picks to move up to 1. I think. Who did the 1 pick belong to? Yeah, the Blazers. That's right. We already took Scoot from y'all and won a chip with them. So now I want to take this generational big man from y'all. Thank you. Geraldo Adams, 7'3". He's an 84 overall at 18 years old. Hold on. We got to check out bro's player card. 91 potential, 99 max potential. Oh yeah, he's going to be good. Team options, of course, we take those. Qualifying offer for Asa Noel. Man, Asa, I drafted you. I'm not going to lie. I thought you were going to be better than you've been so far. We'll give you... That's not a bad contract, though. I'm fine giving you that. 5-year deal. Those 5-year contracts can be clutch because the salary cap will go up. So having players that are on cheaper deals long term definitely ends up paying off. I'm going to trade Pippen Jr. just because we have so many players on this roster. I'm also going to trade Max Strus, get Jalen Smith in a first, and that'll wrap up our offseason. I'm happy we got Book a chip, man. I really am. He averaged only 14 last year. That's all right, bro. I'm going to just let you chill. Go get buckets. Do whatever you want, bro. You stuck around through some bad years. The start of Booker's career, oh my gosh, the Suns were awful. DeMonsta and Boozer get better. Scoot gets better. Leon Carl goes +5. Asa gets a little bit better. And we're really excited about the debut of Geraldo Adams. Think we're about to witness a great career out of him. Contract extensions, Booker. Oh gosh, dude, that's a lot of money for Devin Booker, but I'll do it front loaded. And that wraps up contracts. Why are we losing so much? Maybe we just got to get our teammate chemistry together. That's got to be what it is. Yeah, there we go. Get the teammate chemistry up to 100 and we'll start winning. Simple. Trade deadline time. The Wolves are better than us. I don't care, bro. Suns in 5. Look at that. We passed them in the standings right after. Oh, they passed us back. My bad. Oh, we got him again. What? Come on. Make up your mind. We ended up as the 1 seed. Wemby MVP. Tyron Stokes. 6th man of the year. Yeah, when you got Tyron Stokes as the 6th man, you're doing something right. Mike Budenholzer looks so much different in this picture versus this picture. I think his hairline went a few inches back on the picture where his arms are crossed, and then this one, the hairline moved up a little bit. He must have got with LeBron's hairline guy. AJ DeBond still All-NBA 2nd team, All-NBA 3rd team for Cam Boozer. The Warriors and Wolves were both very close to us in the standings. Scoot, my goat! Come on, Scoot! Let's go get ring number 2. Round 1, we sweep. Round 2, we win as well. All right, next it'll be the Rockets. Oh, so we don't even have to face the Dubs or the Wolves. We ran from the grind. Give me my 2nd straight ring. Back in the finals, taking on the Raptors. Dyson Daniels is their best player. We win these. No, we don't. Down 3-0. Can we get a game? No. Bro, Isaiah Harwell Finals MVP. How does this team just destroy us? I don't understand, bro. Like, look at their team, right? Good team, sure. But then our team. This is where I get confused. I'm like, 2K, are we making sense? Do we understand it now? Because what's going on? How do we lose to them? We don't even get a game. And we're doing no injuries for this video. So it's not like we lost a key player to injury or something. That wasn't the case. We don't have any picks or anything. We picked up the options on Tyron Stokes and Leon Carl. Qualifying offers will go out to DeMonsta and Boozer. Hopefully we can afford these deals. I'm going to offer them as front-loaded contracts, but then up the money a little bit just to make sure that they're still enticing contracts and all that. Yep, there we go. Oh, DeMonsta wanted another deal, so we're going to have to match that, but that's fine with me. We don't have room under the hard cap to re-sign Boozer, but he gets an offer from the Dubs, so we should be able to go over the hard cap to match that. Yes, we can. But now we know the hard cap is about to become a problem, and we'll probably have to salary dump somebody in a future off season if we want to keep this entire core together, which I definitely do. Miles Bird. I actually want to keep Miles Bird. I like his contract. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, though, I'm going to let go of for a couple picks. Not going to sign anybody else. DeMonsta, Boozer, Banchero get better. Stokes gets a lot better. Leon Carl really hitting his progression, and Geraldo Adams goes +4. And Booker is 33. I don't know how much longer we can hold on to Booker, especially with the financial issues looming. And we might need to just reconsider how the whole roster is, because you look at the team, we have a lot of wings, a lot of bigs, and not a ton of guard play. Definitely some questions we'll have to answer. And we've got Scoot and Banchero up for extensions. They've still got 2 years left on their deals, but we cannot afford their contracts at the moment. Yeah, Booker might have to go. That might be the answer. And then we could consider sliding Leon Carl. Can he play the 2? He goes down at the 2. He's not really a shooting guard. Yeah, I'm not sure what we do. DeMonsta can play the 2. his overall doesn't go down. That might be what we do once we get rid of Booker. Because although Booker's a great player, we got so many chips to win that we're probably going to have to trade bro at some point. And that may be coming very soon here. Luka Doncic is on the Nuggets now. Bro became a team hopper, but he wins MVP. We won 67 games. 6-7! I'm sorry. I know some people get annoyed, so my bad. Cam Boozer, All-NBA third. DeBonsta makes All-NBA third as well. This was our best season. I think next year we can win 70, even without Book, just because our players will continue to progress. We beat the Wolves in 6. Conference Finals, we got the Warriors. Ja Morant on the Warriors is crazy. We beat them in 5. Now it'll be the Wizards. Darren Peterson, Jovan Sanan, Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington. The Wizards in the finals. Why are we down 3-1? Why are we down 3? We're going to do an 8-man rotation. We're coming back. There's a game. Give me the next one, bro. Give me the next one. I'm going to be rebuilding until 2055 at this rate, bro. AJ DeBonsta, 26 points. We win game 6. Game 7 on the way. Please. 3-1 finals comeback. Thank you. Because we had no business being down 3-1 in the first place. That's really the bottom line. 25 from Stokes. We get the dub. AJ DeBonsta finals MVP. Wow. I just can't believe that was that close. Wow, Kyrie retires in 2031. NBA draft, we got anybody good? No, whole lot of mid this year. We have the 7th and 20th picks in the draft. I'll trade those away just because I don't need picks. Don't need to be drafting anybody. Our team's already expensive enough as it is, and those guys we draft will have to pay at some point down the line. Booker for Trey Johnson, such an elite deal. I'll probably have to let go of Trey Johnson at some point, but I'm gonna do that. I mean, we literally get a player who's the same overall, but like a decade younger. Why would they do that trade? I have no idea, but we'll take it. Leon Carl, Geraldo Adams, we pick up the team options on them. Tyron Stokes hits restricted free agency. We're not going to have money to pay him. We do have money to pay him. Maybe front-loading contracts is really the method because we've somehow been able to avoid the hard cap, at least for the most part up to this point. Cam Boozer up to a 98. Trey Johnson goes +2. The Booker for Trey Johnson trade was historic. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I just count that wrong? No, we've got 8 90+ players. Now, will we be able to keep all them? We're about to find out, actually, because I got to give Paolo a contract extension right now. We're going to front load this deal. We'll do $50 million, and that goes through Scoot. No way I can afford Scoot's deal as well. We're going to do... no! What if we backload the contract? We still can't afford it. How much do we have to clear? Oh, not that much. It's like 6-7 million, something like that. I could trade Asad Newell or I could trade Topic. I'm going to trade Asad just because we don't really need more power forwards. If we get off of his contract, we will have enough to bring back our guy. Kelly Frazier, we'll trade him for Mitch, who's always on a 2-year deal. I need somebody on a 1-year deal so his money falls off the books, and then I can just use that money to re-sign Scoot. All right, Henderson, we'll give you this. Front loaded, welcome back. Topic, can I give you a deal as well? He wants 20. You're not getting 20. You're not getting 20. How many years does he have left on his deal? We're going to trade him soon because I'm not giving bro $20 million a year. He's got to be out of his mind to think I'm going to give him that. That's crazy. AJ DeBonsta still with an MVP averaging 19, 8, and 6 on the year, and we win 68 games. Last year, we had the 67 win season, so even better, and we're really excited to see DeBonsta taking home MVP. I paused the recording right before I sneezed. Y'all would have heard the most crazy sneeze of 2025. This is about to be an easy playoff run. Oh my gosh, we almost lost to the Wolves. I gotta stop saying stuff like that. Every time I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy. It's never easy. Got our first chance to go back-to-back here, back in the finals, taking on the Hornets. Well, we did have that chance to go back-to-back when we won our first chip, but then we folded. So I'm hoping this time we actually take care of business. Back-to-back chips. AJ DeBonsta, your finals MVP. That's 3 rings. We've still got, 16 more to go. Giannis retires. I'm glad I didn't trade for him or Jokic. We get the 3rd pick after the chip. That's great. And we've got Judd, who's potentially Tim Duncan, Linwood Caver, who could be Tony Parker. But I think I'm good again this year. I'm really happy with what we've got. I know we could probably use a guard of the future, but I'm going to bank on there being somebody else who's good over these next couple years, and we should have a lot of picks the next couple years to work with, so we can add that guy. I just don't think right now is the right time. We've got a good thing going. I don't really want to try and integrate another player onto a team that already has so many different guys. Leon Carl, oh, wait, what? No. I was going to change the offer I gave him. I wanted to front load it. We'll do this. Oh, he's got a Pels offer that he likes more, so I guess we'll just end up matching that. That's fine. And we somehow, again, avoid the hard cap. Cam Boozer goes up to a 99. Leon Carl up to a 95. So we've got 5 95 pluses. And I forgot, I need to play DeBonst at my 2, don't I? Yeah, I want DeBonst. Or no, we have Trey Johnson now. So, no, you can stay at the small forward, AJ. Sometimes it's a lot to keep up with when you're doing these rebuilds. You got to remember, oh, you've got this player, you've got this contract, you've got all these things to worry about, all your picks and all that. Cam Boozer, we'll definitely give him a deal. I want to front load this in order to save some money, and that will go through. DeBonst, gotta give him a deal. We'll front load again, give him a little bit more. We don't have room under the hard cap. We've got 2 years to figure that out because he's still got 2 years. Oh, but Trey Johnson, we can't afford his deal either. This is not good. We knew it would get to this point, so now we got to figure something out. Who do we trade? Who do we give up? Scoot's our only point guard, so I can't really give him up. I thought about giving up Trey Johnson to go get a point guard. Maybe that's not a bad idea. And then we trade Scoot in a salary dump move. Or do we just push all of this until the offseason and procrastinate it and hope for the best? Yeah, let's procrastinate it. Shout out my schoolwork. Oh gosh, bro, I got so much to do. I say this in so many videos, but bro, I'm low-key getting cooked right now. Brandon McCoy, your MVP. He's on my Warriors. He played for Utah first, then Orlando, then made his way to Golden State. 68 wins. We've got a new coach, AJ Dudley. I'm guessing Coach Bud might have retired by now because Unk was a little bit old. Did we not have any All-NBA players? My new coach is making my players play worse. Oh, it's because he wasn't doing the 9-man rotation. All right, we'll bring that back now. Round 1 of the playoffs, the Dallas Mavericks. Easy. No way they beat us. Bro, the Mavs have had our number all video, so I was a little nervous. Next up, we got the Portland Trail Blazers. Easy dub. Now we got the Wolves. Will Riley, LaMelo, and Ant. That's a nice big 3, but we've got a big 8 on this team or something like that. Just a huge amount of talent. NBA Finals, it'll be Jalen Harrelson and the Chicago Bulls. We're up 2-1, 3-1. They win the 5th. We beat them in 6. AJ DeBonst, your Finals MVP, and that is a 3-peat. 3 in a row for your Phoenix Suns. Still 15 more to go. It'd be fire if we could win all the chips in a row now, though. 2nd overall pick this year. No good point guards. That was really the only spot I was looking for. And we're kind of suffering from success at the moment. I have too many picks, which I guess is a good problem to have. I could always just draft players and then not sign them just to offload the picks easily, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep the picks and be greedy with the picks, but I probably should just let go of some of them because I don't know what I'm going to use all of these for. Although we probably do have some roster decisions to make here. I remember I pushed off a bunch of those till this off season, so we may have to use some of the picks to offload contracts and stuff. I'll re-sign Miles Bird on a minimum. Just take this 3-year minimum, bro. Oh wait, I should not have offered him before I offered Trey Johnson. What am I doing? Trey, do you have any offers from other teams? No. Okay, so we'll just give you this front loaded. Cool. We don't have money. That's right. I should have remembered that. I thought maybe it would go through now that it's the off season. Sometimes it works that way. We've got to clear up a lot, like 20, 30 mil. The obvious path to that is trading away Scoot Henderson, but Scoot's our only point guard like we've talked about. So I can't really trade Scoot. I need a PG. Man, I'm gonna go eat some lunch and figure this out after. After enjoying some sensational grub, I now know exactly what I need to do. We have to trade Paolo Banchero for a point guard and then trade Scoot Henderson away in a salary dump move. So in a Paolo trade, we're looking for an elite PG. I'm talking a guy, maybe Igor's our guy. He's a good player. But I was hoping we could get like a 94, 95 overall. Brandon McCoy. Brandon McCoy just won an MVP, didn't he? Now, they want to do a Jalen Wells and Scoot swap. I don't want to do that. Can we just do Paolo for McCoy straight up? They say no, they think they're contenders. That's going to make the deal all the more difficult. But the thing is, okay, there we go. We include a couple picks, it gets done. Maybe I shouldn't have gave up the picks, but McCoy, reigning MVP, think it was worth it. And the reason I did not want Scoot to be in the deal is because whoever we got back would not be eligible to be traded for a while and then we couldn't dump off his salary, and the whole reason we're doing this is to clear up salary space. We'll do this trade for Kel'el Ware. He's making more money, but I'm hoping somebody will offer me a player making less. Yep, Jordan Hawkins. There we go. And then if we trade Hawkins here, we should be in the clear. Yep, Peyton Watson. Let's do that. And now we'll slide back over. Trey Johnson will give you your contract front loaded. 46 million. Boom. We're his only offer. We get Trey Johnson back. Now, here's the problem. Geraldo Adams also has an offer. We're not going to be able to get both these contracts through. We're not going to be able. And my bad if y'all hear background noise. Lil bro's yelling at Roblox or something. But please tell me this goes through. There's no way it goes through. I knew it wasn't going to go through. It's still, oh gosh, it still doesn't make me any less mad that it didn't work. Trey Johnson, jeez. We either got to clear up 40 mil, which could be done by trading McCoy, but McCoy just won the MVP. So we either clear up 40 mil to bring back Trey Johnson, or we just say whatever, slide AJ DeBonsta to the 2 and we ball. I think I'm just going to slide AJ DeBonsta to the 2 and we ball, because that, I don't know what else I can really do. I guess we can afford to bring back Topic just for some bench depth. That sucks. Well, no, I can't afford to bring back Topic. Great. Wait, if I just give him a regular deal and don't front load it, no, it's still not working. All right. We don't have enough money to bring back Trey Johnson. We're just going to have to go with some other role players. Man, role players don't even want to sign with me. This is terrible. All right, there we go. We bring in Sion James and Sam Thomas. We'll also sign Wendell Moore. And the bench, it's not going to be great. I can't believe we had to let Trey Johnson walk. But out of all of our options, and they were all bad options, don't get me wrong, but out of all the options we had and the things we could have done in that scenario, I tried to do what was best, even if it wasn't good. Darius Baldwin has the ceiling of D-Wade, the floor of Donovan Mitchell. Wow. So he's going to be an absolute superstar. Hopefully we can keep our run going into this season. I know we had to shake up the roster in a big way, but it seems that even with us losing key players, nobody can compete with us. Please tell me I can afford AJ DeBonsta's deal. Oh, thank. Because if I did all that and then I got to deal with AJ DeBonsta not being able to afford his contract, oh, I would have been annoyed. But right now we're sitting at how many championships? I did take a little break, so I don't remember. We're only at 4. We've won 3 in a row. I remember that. We're going for a 4-peat. Yeah, we didn't even need those other players. 76-6. AJ DeBonsta at the 2 guard wins MVP. 22, 8, and 6 averages on the year. Are you kidding me, man? I was a little bit worried about this year. Clearly, I had nothing to be worried about at all. On a 23-game win streak going into the playoffs, we had nearly 6 guys averaging almost 20 a night. Cakewalk through the playoffs, haven't even lost a game yet, headed into the finals against LaMelo Ball and Will Riley. Weren't they playing together on the Wolves earlier? We sweep them. A perfect 16-0 postseason. Make it 5 championships total, 4 in a row. Still got 14 more rings to go, but it seems like we're really getting in a rhythm here. We've laid the foundation for what we need as a team to continue to compete, so this should make things easier from here. I'm not going to draft that shooting guard, even though he could be the next Donovan Mitchell or the next Dwayne Wade. I just don't really think we need to take on another player. Most of the guys on our team, well, really all the guys on our team within our core are under 30 years old, so I don't think we need to be adding anybody else, so we're going to have to pay a big old contract. Y'all know how that goes. Team options, nothing. Qualifying offers, I will not extend either one of those. Don't have any free agents. I think I'll just keep the guys I signed on minimums last year to come off my bench. We'll just have them run the bench unit again. Who is this Fudge dude? He was the 9th pick in 2033. I guess the CPU signed him to a deal? Or did we trade for him at some point? I'm not even sure, but he's kind of decent. Tyrone Lowry, we drafted him 23rd, and he's kind of decent too. Cool, I'll take it. Extensions, we got Boozer. Again, we'll front load this. We've also got Leon Carl, front load his deal. We have so many extensions. Tyron Stokes. Oh, no. So we've got McCoy and Stokes. We can't afford either deal. We'll wait till next year because they've got 2 years left, but that could be a problem. Maybe I can go 82-0 in this video. We get a little bit better than last year. 77-5. DeBonsta, another MVP. Geraldo Adams, 6th man of the year. Proven to be an incredible 6th man for us. Having a guy like him off your bench is just a game breaker. It's overpowered. I wonder if we can go 16-0 through the playoffs en route to our 5-peat. We lost a game. We lost 2 games. The fall off is crazy. Tyron Stokes, finals MVP. That is another title. Make it 6 total. Still got 13 more rings to go. Draft lottery. We land the 2nd pick. You win the chip, you get the 2nd pick. Gregory Peterson, the next Tim Duncan. Do we just say, forget it, let's draft him? Because we have a lot of picks anyway. You know what, bro? If we lose him, it is what it is. If we can't afford to pay him, whatever. I'm going to draft this dude. The Clippers have the number 1 pick. I'll offer him all those picks. Boom. We're at number 1. Gregory Peterson out of Nebraska, 80 overall, 3-level scorer. I feel like when they say a guy's a 3-level scorer, especially at power forward or center, they end up being elite in the simulation. Not going to do anything in free agency. We see McCoy get better. Fudge goes up. Tyron Stokes also improves. And then we've got, Stokes and McCoy both on the last year of their contracts. We talked about that last year. I was hoping that we would just have room by some miracle if I waited it out. And we do have room for at least Stokes. We'll front load this deal again. And then McCoy, please. And Brandon McCoy's so tough. So I don't want to let him go. How much money do we need to clear? I think drafting that power forward, the Tim Duncan dude, was a mistake. We got to clear up about $10 million. That's not too bad. We can do that. We'll just have to trade. Who do we trade? We're going to have to trade Fudge. And he looked to be a promising player for the future of this team. But I'll do it to clear up the money for sure. We get this Wesley dude. I just need to trade him for somebody on a 1-year contract. That's Howard Hunt. And we should have the money now, I think. No, we don't. Because dude we traded was on a 1-year contract. So I don't even think that ended up making a difference. Sion James. If we trade Sion, we should be able to make this work because Sion's got 2 years on his deal. Now we just drop the money some for McCoy. We can offer him that. Now you run the risk of a player getting mad at you for not offering him enough. I hope this goes through. He declines and he's mad now. He's tilted. Okay, so we got to clear up a little more money for McCoy. That'll be Peyton Watson leaving the team, I guess. Man, I got to trade everybody, don't I? But now we should be good. Let's go 53. There it is. Okay, Brandon McCoy is going to be mad for a little bit, but he'll get over it. I told y'all you risk him getting mad if you don't offer the right contract. Brandon McCoy got mad, rightfully so. We did try and lowball him. Are we about to go 82-0? 82-0 on April Fool's Day would be absolutely historic. I don't know if I've ever gone 82-0 in the modern era this year. So this would be a first for me. Are we actually? We lost to Sacramento as Geraldo Adams shot 4 of 15. Leon Carl 6 of 15. So a couple rough shooting nights from key players. 81-1. They're gonna give me the ultimate troll on April Fools, aren't they? 81-1. Okay, well, we lose a couple more. Back-to-back losses is insane. 79-3. AJ DeBonsta MVP. Maybe next year will be our 82-0 year. It's not an 82-0 challenge though. It's a championship winning challenge, and with 79 wins, we're gonna win the championship. Back in the finals, taking on Philadelphia, led by Craig. We sweep them. AJ DeBonsta, finals MVP. 12 more championships to go. Draft lottery. We do not have any top picks, it looks like. Fine by me. We just have 14, 17, 22, and then 30. I'll trade those away. I don't even care about the 30th pick, bro. Y'all can draft who you want to draft. Welcome to the team, BJ Alexander. Tyrone Lowry, I'll accept your team option. Free agents. Bird, I'll bring you back on a minimum. Bro's been here for like maybe all the rings. Yeah, Miles Bird might have actually been here for all the rings. Let me check because we've won how many? 7? Yeah, 7. And if you go over to Miles Bird, he's got all 7. Shout out to Miles, man. Franchise legend for sure. The ultimate bench warmer. He's like our Udonis Haslam. Nah, Udonis used to play. Greg Peterson goes up 7 overalls. We've got 2 99s in DeBonsta and Boozer, and Stokes along with Leon Carl could hit 99. Geraldo Adams could also hit 99. How about the contracts we got to do? AJ DeBonsta. I should have done the front-loaded deal there, but hopefully we can still afford all these. Nice. We re-sign DeBonsta, Carl, Adams. And that's all we got to do. No 82-0 this time either. We lose the game early on. 78-4. AJ DeBonsta becoming the GOAT. Tyron Stokes, All-NBA. And here we go. Another championship loading. This will be number 7 in a row. Oh my gosh, we almost lost to the Wolves. I gotta stop taking it for granted that we're gonna win, because the Minnesota Timberwolves almost beat us there, but almost doesn't count, all right? Championship number 8, that's 7 in a row. Luka retires a free agent. Draft lottery, we get the 5th pick, the 10th pick. Nobody really good in this draft though, so, oh my gosh. I'll probably just trade away all these picks, get some future draft capital. So we're gonna be stacked for years to come. We're gonna be able to draft any player that we see and we're like, oh, this guy could be good. I can just go on ahead and draft him if I want to. Nothing I'm going to do in free agency this year. Dan McCall, Howard Hunt, Tyrone Lowry all accept their qualifying offers. Those are some guys who we've had off the bench these past couple years. Greg Peterson goes +3 to a 90. And AJ DeBonsta regresses down 1. He's only 30, so I'm going to assume that's actually a fluke. I think that DeBonsta should be playing at this level till he's like 35. Based on what I've seen in the Sims, he usually does play at a super high level for a pretty long time. We don't have room under the hard cap to re-sign Cam Boozer. How much money do we have to clear up here? Looks like quite a bit. So we will figure that out next year. See what we have to do to clear up that money. But for now, not going to worry about it. Not going to make any adjustments to the roster. We lose again by 1 point to the Hornets. We're not going to go 82-0, are we? Yeah, we aren't. AJ DeBonsta, yeah, bro's not regressing. There goes an MVP. Cam Boozer, 6th man of the year. 79-3 on the season. Imagine if we could have kept Trey Johnson and some of the other guys we've had to trade over the years. Back in the finals, taking on Philadelphia. Lakers in 5. Oh, we swept them. AJ DeBonsta finals MVP. And that is championship number 9, meaning we only have 10 more to go. Only is crazy. We're not even halfway there. Shea retires a Mav. That's interesting. LaMelo played for a lot of teams in this video, yeah. He went to Minnesota, Brooklyn, Orlando, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland. He was moving like Shaq at the end of Shaq's career, just going to all the different teams. We get the 1st and the 3rd pick, and there's nobody good in the draft, really. Well, they say the best player can be Dominique Wilkins, but he's only a C+ overall at the moment. I don't think he's going to become Dominique Wilkins. Do we just take the chance? We might as well. We have the pick. Let's just go ahead and do it. We have so many other picks as well. Yeah, we might as well go ahead. Draft the number 1 dude. Is the 2nd guy any good? Let's see. We've got Luther Garrett, Jimmy Butler ceiling. This dude has a Pete Maravich ceiling. Got another guy with a Jimmy Butler ceiling, but I think I'll just draft the 1st guy and hope that maybe he somehow reaches that potential. I'm kind of hating on him. I don't know that he will, but maybe we'll get lucky and bro will actually become, who do they say he's going to be, like Dominique Wilkins or something? Yeah, Dominique Wilkins. Floor is Bill Bradley, which, yeah. But let's go ahead and draft Irvin Sharp, 77 overall at 20 years old. The progression in this game is pretty insane, so bro really probably could become a generational talent. I'm not giving Tyrone Lowry this money. Not because I don't want to. Like, he's a good player. Actually, it is because I don't want to. That's why I'm not doing it. But he's a good player. I just don't have the money to give to him. With all these other guys we have to pay, there's no. Speaking of, we do have a deal we got to take care of. That is Cam Boozer's contract, and we don't have room under the hard cap. Maybe I shouldn't have drafted that new dude. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We got to clear up about 20 mil. Yeah, if I wouldn't have drafted, bro, we would have had the money. I might actually pack him up. I'm sorry, Irvin. The only trades I'm getting are for 2 players, though, and then we can't trade the player again, and then we don't clear up the salary. Wait, Bronny and Wesley Rollins are both on expiring deals. All right, let's do it. I basically just gave up the 1st overall pick for guys who I'm not going to re-sign. A bad move, but at least we can get my GOAT, Bronny, a ring, and more importantly, I can get my guy Cam Boozer a contract extension. Brandon McCoy, no. Oh my gosh. Can't afford to re-sign him, and we won't be able to afford Stokes deal. All right, we'll be back next year to do the same thing, try and figure out ways to clear some money. AJ DeBonsta, most valuable again. And we went 80-2, just 2 losses on the season. Incredible. We have had a run of just incredible season after season, doing great things. And we're going to go to the finals where we take on the Chicago Bulls. Sorry, Chicago, but you all are aware of the type of team you're facing. You know what's going to happen. We win in 5. Leon Carl, finals MVP. That is ring number 10, meaning that we have crossed the halfway point of this rebuilding challenge. Anthony Edwards retires a 99 overall. overall at 37 years old. Yeah, we got to do a Wolves rebuild. I don't think the Wolves have any championships, so we could really do a video taking them from 0 to 19 rings. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. If you want to see it, comment Timberwolves, and that'll let me know who's still watching the video at this point, because we're probably over an hour in by now. Looking at the draft, I'm not drafting somebody again because, oh my goodness, we have all the picks too. But yeah, I'm definitely not drafting somebody again. I do not have the money to pay a new draft pick. We have the first selection too, which I just traded for. I think what I'm going to do is just trade away all the picks that are at the top, like, or at least in the lottery. And then all the other ones, I'll probably just draft the guys and not sign them. I saw somebody suggest that in the comment section. That way you kind of offload some picks. Go to rookie signing here, and yeah, we'll just let these guys go. Some other team, they can sign them, give them a chance in the league. We got to pay Greg Peterson, so I can't be paying more rookies. We don't have money to pay Greg Peterson. Ooh, okay, so he's 24 years old. Some of our other guys are getting older. Do we make the decision to let go of one of them in favor of Peterson? That's tough. If I let go of anybody, it'd probably be Stokes because he's on the last year of his deal. But this is the only trade I can get, so I'm not letting go of Stokes. How about McCoy? What are the offers looking like for him? Man, we might have to let go of Greg, bro. Or hope he accepts the qualifying offer. Those are really our only two options at the moment. Otherwise, we got to clear up just so much money. Maybe somebody offers him a deal and we can match. That's also a potential possibility. No, nobody's going to offer him a deal. So we're cooked on Greg Peterson. We are going to lose him. Yep, he's off the team. So now we have 6 guys that we really trust. A 7th player in Howard Hunt who's decent. I probably should have signed some guys to minimum contracts to fill out the team a bit, but I think we're going to be able to make it work with just these guys, at least for this year, and then go into the off season next year looking to reevaluate, because I do understand we've got guys that are getting older. We probably need to bring in some more young players, which is why I probably shouldn't have let go of Greg Peterson, but I did, so it happened, right? And these guys are winning me championships at the moment, so I want to keep them around. We don't have money to re-sign more players, so we'll figure that out when the time comes. We might just have to make some trades or pivot to somebody in the draft. Yep, this is the perfect year to pivot to somebody in the draft. We've got Claude Bell, a young shooting guard. He's a B overall. He's a guy who we can probably build with, help us win these last championships we need to win, because we got to get 9 more. And you look at it, you've got Boozer at 32, DeMonsta at 32, Stokes at 32. Are they really going to stick around for 9 more seasons? And if they do, are they going to be at the level we need them to be at? Probably not. Leon Carl takes home an MVP, 99 overall. Cam Boozer, 6th man of the year. And we win 76 games. So even after losing a key player, we still continue to play great basketball, be far and away the best team in the whole association. NBA Finals, we got the Cavs, weak team, Suns of 4. 8 more championships to go. And remember, we're trying to draft that 2 guard. We'll be able to easily do that as we have the number 1 pick. Welcome to the team, Claude Bell. Rest of the picks, oh my gosh, I have so many of them. I'll probably just trade away a few and then let the rest of the players go. But welcome to the team, Claude Bell. Very excited to have you, big dog. He'll be the shooting guard of the future. He is... Oh, we got some other pretty good players. Do I pay these guys? Tyrone Miles, I'm going to give you a chance, and Roderick Stevenson. But Claude Bell is an 81 overall, 6'7" shooting guard. So he's got some height at the 2, that's for sure. Free agency, nobody. Should I sign a few minimum players? Yes, I should. I definitely should do that because I forgot to do that last year. There's a few guys who can fill in some bench minutes for me. Nobody's regressing out of our core guys. That voice crack was kind of crazy, but is what it is, man. And then we have our 2 big contract extensions. Ooh, too many players under contract. I'm gonna let go of Nando here, and we are all ready to go. Extensions, it will be Leon Carl. We can actually afford to do that. Can I afford Geraldo's deal? Okay, we need to clear up a lot, a whole lot. Oh my gosh, I mean, this might not even be feasible. We got to clear up like 40 mil. Looking at the team, Geraldo Adams is 30 years old and 99 overall. All of our best players are over 30 at this point, but Geraldo's the youngest out of our core guys. I don't know. I mean, we can probably better figure out what to do in the offseason. Maybe there's some team with cap space who will take on one of my players, because I don't think I want to let go of Adams. 77-5 this season. AJ DeBonsta, another MVP. Cam Boozer, 6th man of the year. I'm more worried about the offseason than the playoffs. I know the team will take care of business in the playoffs. I just got to figure out what I need to do as GM this summer. Another championship. That's 12 championships, 11 straight. We got 7 more to go. Scoot Henderson retires. Shout out to the legend for this Phoenix Suns team. He was great for us. We brought him in, and around the same time we brought him in, we really turned things around and started winning championships. Because remember, at the beginning of the video, we were, really struggling to win rings. It seemed like this was going to be the Chris Paul challenge, just me not winning championships. But we've really been able to get back on track, really lock in, and do some great things. Qualifying offers, nobody who I'm going to extend a qualifying offer to. We, of course, have Geraldo Adams in unrestricted free agency. He doesn't have any substantial offers that he's really considering. But for me to bring him back, I would have to clear up... Oh my gosh. I'd have to clear up $50 million. Cam Boozer, do we let him go? Adams has been starting over him the past couple years anyway, but it's hard to even find like a salary dump trade for top players like this. That's the problem too. I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh, I really can't believe I'm saying this. I'm letting go of Adams, bro. He's going to the Clippers. There's nothing there's nothing I could do there. Now we're running with 5 key players on the team. Well, we've also got the young guy, Claude Bell, who will get better, but we're running with 5 key players really, and not much of a bench. We also have a lot of older guys in our core, so we'll probably have to pivot from some of them next summer. In the meantime, I'll sign that contract extension for Boozer. AJ DeBonsta, the franchise GOAT. How many MVPs is that? 9 of them. And he's got 12 championships. He's literally been here for every single ring we've won throughout the video. Claude Bell really stepped up, which is good because we lost Geraldo, our big man. We needed somebody to step in, and Claude did that for us. Back in the finals, taking on Toronto, and that's another ring. We win in 5, bringing us up to 13 championships. We got 6 more to go. The Mavs signed Wemby. That's crazy. Bro, Wemby's scoring always drops off after like year 5, 6, somewhere around there. His scoring just starts to drop. I don't know why that is. 2K has a thing where it seems like some guys' shot tendencies just start to fall as the years go on in the simulation. This is another forgettable draft, but unfortunately, suffering from success, but unfortunately, I do have a lot of picks in it. Man, I'll probably just let go of whoever else I end up getting out of the draft. Yeah, like y'all can all go. I'm good. Now, Cam Boozer's 35. I think we go one more year with this team, and then we adjust. But I gotta go one more year with this team. We were just so good last year. I don't think regression's gonna make us that much worse. Yeah, only Stokes goes down, and he goes down 1. Bell gets better. I forgot to sign a bench, so that's my fault. Who needs a bench, though? Let me check out the contract extensions. We've got DeBonsta. I'll give you 2 years. Stokes, I'll give you 2 years. McCoy, we'll give him those years. And the reason I'm doing that is just because you want these players under contract, even if you don't plan on keeping them that long, because we could always look to trade them if we need to pivot. 74-8. Yeah, I'm glad we kept the core together for one more run. Leon Carl is your MVP. I might let him go one more year after this. We were so good. Man, what if we just kept the same guys until they retired? It'd be kind of risky, but it'd be fire for the Lord. No, we can't do that. We almost lost to the Jazz. I got to make an adjustment this summer, don't I? Because that was way too close for comfort. Leon Carl, finals MVP. That's championship number 14. 5 more to go. Drafts, we've got Dirk Schroeder. Yeah, 36. Oh, is it finally time? Is it finally time we let go of AJ DeBonsta? Depends on the trade offers. Calvin's pretty good, 26-year-old big, but I don't know if I can let go of DeBonsta for any of those offers. How about Cam Boozer? Man, my players are too good. I'm not letting go of my players, bro. No, we're running it again. I might be pulling a real-life Suns GM at the moment, doing something stupid, but... Well, I think really with the Suns, it was when they got that new owner. He was just like, wow, I can do a 2K rebuild in real life, and that's where bro might have messed up. But I don't know if it's the GM or the owner or what's going down, but it might be just the new owner being like, we got to make moves, you know? He was excited to be a part of an NBA franchise because he became owner and they got Kevin Durant like super fast. Okay, a couple of our players go down like 1 overall. That's fine. Claude Bell goes up to Leon Carl, stays at 99. Going for chip 15 this year. Extensions, we've got Leon. We can't afford Leon's deal. That's fine. Yeah, our old roster still unbeatable. 77-5. Cam Boozer with an MVP. Unk still got it. Year 18. Wow, he's in year 18. So is DeBonsta. Those guys could retire on me this year, next year. Like, it could be soon. I might have to trade one of them, but I just really like this team. I've been saying championship number 15 right here, right now, back in the finals, and we beat the Suns. Cam Boozer, finals MVP. Do we think that Boozer and DeBonsta play all the way into year 22? That would be wild if they both played that long. And I don't know how realistic that is. What picks do we have? We've got 7. We've also got pick 13 and then pick 17 and pick 30. So we could take a few of those picks. Brandon McCoy at this point, he's starting to fall off a little bit. So we're going to trade Brandon McCoy if we find the right deal. We want to guard Jeffrey Wood. He's 27. Pretty good player. I don't really want Ken Taylor. But Jeff, yeah, he can score. All right, let's go get Jeffrey Wood. Brandon McCoy, see you later, man. It's been a great run with you for sure, bro. And then as far as the other picks go, we'll just move off of these. We don't have as many picks as we used to, which is fine. I was kind of getting tired of just dealing with all those picks. Claude Bell, we got to give a contract. Can we afford this? No. But 2 teams are offering him maxes, so that means I can go over the hard cap to match his contract because he's a restricted free agent. That works in my favor. Boozer, DeBonsta go down a lot. Stokes goes down a lot. Man, we might have to see what we can do about a Tyron Stokes trade now. We can go get Luther Garrett. Taylor Carlson is a 90 overall. He's 25. Donald Williamson, he's a PG. Darius Garland Jr. Dalen Woodson, though, only 24 years old, 4 years pro, a young PG. All right, Dalen, welcome to the team. Now we've got a lot of guard play, so we're going to slide DeBonsta back to small forward. Leon, you're going to go to the 4, and that's how we'll run it for this year. DeBonsta's probably getting traded next off season because I think if I don't trade him, there's a chance he ends up retiring on me, and then I lose a great player and get nobody back, which would be a worst case scenario for me as a GM. First off, Leon Carl, we'll front load your deal. We'll give you that. Cam Boozer, we'll give him that. DeBonsta, we might have to trade Boozer as well. And then we've got Taylor. He's going to test free agency. Jeffrey Wood's going to test free agency. That's what he's saying right now. We'll go to the contract extension deadline. I think Jeffrey Wood could very well change his mind once he sees how good the team is. Okay, now we're later in the season, and yep, I told you, Jeffrey Wood wants to re-sign, and we actually have the money to do so we'll give him that deal. Ken Taylor, I'm going to let him go simply because we don't have the money to be paying Ken Taylor to be our backup center. 74-8, Cam Boozer still MVP. I mean, year 19, he's winning MVP. Boozer and DeBonsta, oh my goodness, they've been here for 15 championships. Every single one we've won in the video, they've been here, which is why I want to try. Ooh, we almost lost to the Blazers, but we ended up beating them in game 7, which is why I want to try and keep them till the very end of this rebuild, but I don't know if that's realistic. There's another one, DeBonsta, finals MVP, 16 chips. We got 3 more to go. Bro, I'm going to try and keep DeBonsta. All right, I'm going to try. If they retire on me, I could very well end up getting cooked. That's the reality of it. Like, it would be really, really bad if they retire. But I'm going to take the chance that they stick around. DeBonsta goes down 1. Boozer goes down 1. Jeffrey Wood gets better. Bell gets better. Dalen Woodson gets better. Then we've also got Leon Carl, who's regressing. I want to keep Leon around, too. Leon's been here. Do we have any contracts we got to do? Yes, we do. Dalen Woodson will gladly give you this deal. He's a rising star point guard. And then everybody else is pretty much taken care of. As long as we can win the next 3 years, we've got everybody under contract. We should be good. Hopefully it's smooth sailing until the end of the video and we finish this off. 71-11. A lackluster season for us. Cam Boozer wins MVP. He's gonna retire? No! 21-11-5. You just won an MVP. Why are you gonna retire, bro? No, I can't even. I can't even go for that, bro. I'm gonna override his retirement. Same thing to DeBonsta. I want y'all to come back for one more, and then hopefully after you come back for one more, you'll come back for another. Wait. So this year will be banner 17 as long as we win, which we should. Yep, we're back in the finals. There it is, 17. That's championship 17. So if we bring back DeBonsta and Boozer, override their retirements, which I'm gonna do, and then they don't retire next year, they can be here for every chip. So we gotta take that chance that they somehow stick around, man. I hope they do. I'm not going to bring them out of retirement just to trade them or anything. I feel like that's some cheese, right? But we're going to try this and see if they can go on ahead and be here for 19 banners. You understand how legendary that would be? Let's be honest. If I didn't drop the ball earlier in the video and we were able to win some of those championships in the earlier seasons, they would have already been retired. They'd be chilling and we would have had the 19 rings. But that's not the case. And Boozer's hitting some big regression. Woodson, Bell, it's on y'all. Leon Carl's getting worse. We got to have Woodson and Bell playing at their best, because they're the two focal points of the team at this point. Boozer and DeBonsta, they're just here for good vibes. Looks like we're going to have a better season than last year as we're going for banner 18. 73-9. Dalen Woodson MVP. I told him he had to lock in this year because, you know, DeBonsta and Boozer, they're older. DeBonsta's not going to retire. Come on, Boozer. Oh my gosh, he's not going to retire so they can be here for all the ships. All right, let's get it. Round 1, Sacramento, easy. Round 2, we beat Portland. Utah, we win. NBA Finals, Cleveland, move out of my way. Nobody's stopping us from completing this goal. Boom, there it is. All right, one more. DeBonsta and Boozer aren't retiring. They'll be here for one last run with the team. I don't care about signing rookies. I don't care about team options. We got everybody we need under contract right now. I'll actually sign this power forward dude if he wants to play some minutes off the bench. But that's all we got to do. DeBonsta, Boozer regress some more. Leon goes down, but luckily we've got Woodson, we've got Bell, we've got Jeffrey Wood. Those are our younger players who are going to carry for us this year. 19 championships with 2 players staying on my team the entire time. Come on. That's legend. I'll see y'all for the playoffs. Dalen Woodson MVP. Shout out to my guy. Great season. But these playoffs, they might not be a cakewalk. 65 wins this year. We're going for our 18th championship in a row. Man, Boston, we're about to pass y'all, bro. As long as we can take care of business. Round 1's easy. Round 2, we win in 6. Conference finals, we got the Wolves. Come on, man. Up 2-1, 3-1. Let's get back to the finals. One last one. Cleveland Cavaliers, 1-1. They're up. Okay. An 8-man rotation. Anthony Edwards is coaching. Wait, how long has this been going on? I'm sorry, mid-finals, but when did bro get here? Okay, this is his 5th year in the league, but coach of the year only once. So he's been coaching us for 1 year. Coach Ant, lock in for me. 2-2 series. If we need to, Ant, I know you were just a 99 overall about a decade ago. You got to be at least a smooth 86. Suit up for me. We're going to win this 5th game. Yep. Okay, one more win. We're NBA champions for our 18th straight and 19 total. No. Game 7. Stokes, DeBonsta, Boozer. I said Stokes. Stokes hasn't been on the team for about 100 years. But here we go. Game 7. Boozer, DeBonsta. You thought they'd let us down? DeBonsta 17, Boozer 7. All right, that's fine. Because Claude Bell drops 26. That's it. Dalen Woodson Finals MVP. Man, forget that. Where's he at? Yeah, give AJ DeBonsta the award. That'll do it. Wow, DeBonsta and Boozer, we're going to keep playing another year, but that's where I'm going to wrap it up. 19 NBA championships. We surpass the Boston Celtics. Just looking at the history of this, we had the MVP every year for, 2 decades? Okay, maybe not 2 decades. I'm kind of dragging it. But we had the era where AJ DeBonsta was winning MVP. We had Leon Carl get a few. Cam Boozer got some late in his career. Then Dalen Woodson came in and won some. But you got to talk about the run of 18 straight chips. We lost to the Suns that 1 year, but we are the Suns. We lost to the Raptors that 1 year, but from there it was no looking back. We won a bunch of championships. This was the final roster. If you made it to the end, comment Boozer and DeBonsta. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.